Galaxy S21 series is finally here. We have S21, S21 Plus, and S21 Ultra. Let's unbox them all. As you can see, none of these phones come with a charger, and you won't find a pair of earphones either. All you get is some paperwork, USB Type-C cable, and SIM ejector tool. Samsung believes that you already have at least one USB Type-C charger at home, so they can cut the price of these new phones and be more friendly to the environment by producing smaller boxes. S21 devices will be cheaper than the S20 and even S10 series. Prices now start at €859 for the S21 and €1,249 for the Ultra. Keep in mind that prices may vary depending on the region. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Should companies include chargers in the retail box or not? While you're there, subscribe to the channel if you like the content that I produce. Cheers! Now let's talk about the phones. Let me start with the design, which is always subjective, but in my opinion, the S21 series devices look really nice, and in my eyes, it's quite a significant upgrade over the last year's S20 series. As usual, the S20 is the smallest, S21 Plus is a bit larger, and the Ultra is the biggest out of the bunch. All of these phones come in a variety of color options, but my personal favorite is this phantom silver color of the S20 Ultra. Samsung finally gives us a matte glass finish on all of their new IP68 certified Galaxies, and the S21 Ultra looks just gorgeous. It has this gradient silver finish that is nice to the touch. It may look different in different lighting conditions, and it does a great job camouflaging the fingerprints and smudges. Same can be said about this pink S21 and matte black S21 Plus that I have. The build quality of each device is top-notch. All of the phones look and feel premium. Well, this is what you would expect from Samsung. The S21 is really nice and compact by today's standards. The S21 Plus and the Ultra are for those who want a big display experience. One of the biggest changes, the seamless integration of the aluminum camera module and the frame. I have to say that in leaked pictures it didn't look that good, but in practice this is a really nice design implementation, especially on the S21 Ultra, which has the most powerful camera system, and I'm going to talk about it in just a bit. Here is a quick comparison to the last year's S20 Ultra. The S21 Ultra is a bit shorter and narrower, but that is because it has a slightly smaller 6.8-inch screen in comparison to the 6.9-inch display found on the S20 Ultra. For me, the S21 Ultra looks much better because of this matte glass finish and this beautiful and sturdy metal-made camera module. I think that all of the changes Samsung has made makes a huge difference in how the phone looks and feels in the hand. The new Ultra looks more refined and premium. In fact, I might even say that the S21 Ultra has the best design Samsung has ever made, but tell me in the comment section if you agree or disagree with me. Last year's S20 Ultra had a powerful camera system, but there were some issues with close distance focusing. This year, the Ultra has an upgraded 108 megapixels main camera, 12 megapixels ultra-wide, and 2 telephoto shooters. One has 3 times optical and another periscope lens has 10 times optical zoom. These cameras automatically switch depending on the distance to the subject you're shooting. If you combine all of this with software, you can go up to 100 times zoom. There is also a laser autofocus system for faster and more accurate autofocus. Samsung claims they improved space zoom, which will now help neutralize shaky hands to produce clearer images at 30 times zoom. Both the S21 and the S21 Plus have more conventional triple camera systems that I'm quite sure will produce one of the best image quality. On the front, the S21 Ultra has a 40 megapixels, whereas the S21 and the S21 Plus have 10 megapixel shooters. A few new features include an improved single-take mode that captures a few photos and videos with a single take. The all-new director's view is pretty cool. You can record videos using one of the cameras on the back and a selfie shooter at the same time. You can also switch between different camera lenses while you are recording the video seamlessly. Just like last year's S20 series, the S21 series brings 8K video recording, and you can now capture ultra high-resolution photos while you're playing back your footage with 8K video snap. One of the most important upgrades to me personally, the ability to record 4K 60fps videos across all camera lenses on the S21 Ultra. However, this feature is not available on my unit yet, but I'm pretty sure it will be brought with a future software update soon. Samsung claims that they enhanced night mode thanks to the brighter sensor and improved noise reduction. The Ultra model also has the ability to capture 12-bit RAW images. I can't wait to test the cameras of each device in my full reviews. When it comes to displays, the Ultra has probably the best screen I've ever seen on a phone. It's 6.8 inch, it's VQHD, it is super sharp with deep blacks, punchy colors, and most importantly, a variable 120Hz refresh rate works in the highest resolution setting, which was not available on the previous generation model. Samsung claims it now has 50% improved contrast and 25% brighter picture than the previous model. Also, the screen now has 1500 nits of peak brightness, which is pretty insane. I mean, I've never had any screen visibility issues even on the sunniest days on any Galaxy phone in recent years, but the S21 Ultra takes it to another level. The biggest upgrade in the display department is the S Pen support. It will be sold separately and you would probably want to buy a case to store the S Pen, but this is a welcome move by Samsung. Actually, there are some rumors that Samsung is going to merge S and the Note lines, but we'll see that in the future. The S21 and the S21 Plus have 6.2-inch and 6.7-inch 1080p plus 124Hz displays respectively. The lack of WQHD plus resolution may disappoint some users, but my first impressions are that the displays on these devices are still one of the best, and at the first glance it's really hard to see the difference once you put all phones side by side. All of the new Galaxies will have a larger under-the-display fingerprint scanner that I can't wait to test. Also, Samsung implemented Eye Comfort Shield technology to limit blue light emission. In terms of hardware, we have a classic Samsung market differentiation. Some regions will get a Snapdragon 888 while others a new Exynos 2100. I won't be able to compare different models, but I'll be testing the overall performance of the new Exynos chipset that powers all of the new European versions that I have. All of the new Galaxies ship with a lot of RAM and expandable storage. As you may expect, the Ultra has the most ridiculous configuration, as you can go up to 16GB of RAM and 512GB of expandable storage. The Ultra has 5000 mAh, the S21 Plus has 4800, and the S21 ships with a 4000 mAh battery. All of the phones have improved fast wireless charging and fast wired charging. One UI 3.1 based on Android 11 is on all of the new Galaxies, and you should expect to get all of the familiar features and customization options Samsung phones have always been famous for. Combined with 120Hz refresh rate displays, all of the devices feel very snappy and fast. Overall, the new Galaxies look quite impressive, and I can't wait to test them all in my full reviews. My favorite is definitely the Ultra, but I love a regular S21 for its compact size. All new phones are available now to pre-order, and they will be widely available on January 29th. Tell me in the comment section down below which is your favorite new Galaxy device, and let me know what you want to see in the full reviews. It was Linus, until next time, and see you soon.